It had been a long day. Jesus had spent hours teaching people by the sea. Crowds gathered just to hear him speak. As the sun began to set, he turned to his disciples and said, "Let's cross to the other side of the lake." So the disciples helped Jesus into a boat, and they all set sail. The water was calm. The sky was beautiful, and Jesus, tired from teaching all day, lay down in the back of the boat and fell asleep. But suddenly, everything changed. Dark clouds rolled in, and the fierce wind began to blow. Waves crashed into the boat, splashing water everywhere. The boat rocked back and forth. The disciples tried to hold on, but they were scared, really scared. And Jesus, he was still sleeping. They rushed to him, shaking him awake. "Teacher," they shouted, "don't you care if we drown?" Jesus opened his eyes, stood up, and looked around at the roaring wind and wild waves. Then he spoke, "Peace, be still." In an instant, the wind stopped. The waves settled. The sea became perfectly calm. The disciples stared at each other in amazement. "Who is this?" they whispered. "Even the wind and the waves obey him." Jesus turned to them and asked gently, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" This story reminds us that Jesus is always with us, even in the middle of life's biggest storms. When we feel afraid or overwhelmed, we can remember he is in control, and he brings peace. Here's the question of the day. What's something in your life that feels like a storm right now, and how can you trust Jesus with it? Please let us know in the comments below. Also remember, never forget that Jesus loves you so very much. See you in our next story.